So, as of today, all right, when it comes to the Trump presidency of 2025, the only thing I'm disappointed in when it comes to what's going on is the fact that we are still sending billions of dollars overseas. You know what I mean? I feel like that all of our politicians that are bought and paid for by APAC, you know, all of our politicians that are, you know, um, you know what I mean? APAC, ADL, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with the state of our country and our citizens here at home, that if you feel like we should still be sending billions of dollars to Israel, to Ukraine, that maybe you should denounce your American citizenship and move there and go live there. All right? Because to me, I didn't have a problem with how Trump talked to Zelensky. I feel like he should talk to Netanyahu the same way. I feel they deserve the same treatment. I feel they both are suckling on America's titty, and it's time for them to get off. You feel me? I feel that way. I feel like our America's time of catering, of taking it up the chute, bending over backwards to please these people need to come to an end. I feel like we need to focus more on what we have here and what we have going on here. I feel like a lot of that stuff, not even our business. I don't feel like we benefit from any of those relationships. Now, I don't know uh, the depths of our foreign affairs when it comes to Israel or when it comes to Ukraine, but it seems like the Biden family made a lot of money with our affiliation with Ukraine, right? I mean, a lot of money seems that it was going in and out of, that spin cycle, that laundromat. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It seems like the money that we send to Israel is somehow laundered back. I know, not in small percentage, in a small percentage, and it goes to our politicians. You feel me? Those lobbying, those lobbyist groups, and you know what I mean? Because it seems like a lot of our politicians are connected to APAC. I can just look at the website; they'll show you who they fund and who they give money to. So, Doge, they, finding a lot of wasteful spending. They been thinking about giving Americans 5,000 back in what they call dividends or a stimulus or whatever you want to call it, right? And a lot of people seem to have a problem with that. So you have a problem with giving money to American citizens, but you don't have a problem with sending billions of dollars overseas. I don't understand. I don't understand. It's like I don't understand. Like, there's no problem with housing illegals, you know, but or providing them with funds, stipends, food stamps, cash assistance, all of that stuff that people, all of that comes from taxpayers, and all of that stuff that people seem to have a problem with when it's going to your fellow Americans. But when it comes to illegals and they troubles, you know what I mean? We don't seem to have a problem giving them anything. I mean, I seen some shit where people living rent free for 2 years. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of American people that can benefit living in a space for 2 years. Just living rent free for 2 years. You know what I mean? Or that can benefit off of $2,000 worth of food stamps and cash assistance, or 2,000 plus, or however much they giving people. You know what I mean? But it's always a problem when it comes to giving back to the citizens of this country. There's always a problem. It's never a problem when we're giving money to everyone else. Right? And that's the problem. Now people always saying, who's gonna do those jobs? Americans are gonna do those jobs at a living wage. You know what I mean? I say this all the time. A livable wage, if you're paid enough, it doesn't matter what it is. If somebody's paying enough, somebody's gonna do that job. Right? Money talks. Bullshit walk 1,000 miles. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But yeah, that's probably the I feel like when it comes to Israel, all of our politicians and presidents are just puppets. You know what I mean? They're slaves to that. And it's quite disappointing. You know what I mean? But I feel like the example was set. And I feel like those bullets whizzing across Trump's head was a warning to him. You know what I mean? You don't want to end up like JFK, so play ball. Yeah, in my opinion. Now this is what I think. I don't know. You know, I'm not behind the closed doors. I'm not in those meetings. I don't know deep state propaganda or nothing like that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. To me, that's what I got out of that. There's a lot of things you can do. Defunding Israel is not one of them. But I always feel like if people are so concerned, they're so, because they get all the stuff that we don't get here as Americans. So I feel like everybody that's championing that should go there. You know how they always tell people, if you don't like it, go home. So if you don't like the state of affairs there, you should go there, live there, and fix it. And don't use our tax dollars. My tax dollars should not be going there when we have all kind of problems here and all kind of things here that need to be fixed. Our infrastructure is fucked up. You know what I mean? Our military, you know what I mean? Every day we need work. You feel me? We got a lot of problems here at home. And we're overextended trying to fix everybody else's problems. I feel that's a waste of our time. I don't know, but some of these problems are created internally. We cause chaos, and all kind of shit. You know what I mean? But other than that, I don't have a problem. Shit, it is what it is. You feel me?